All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for a couple of real people out there just like you, just like me. Okay, here's Perfect Plan. This is really good. This is called Brace for Impact. This came out last year. I promoted it. I talked about it. If you like the music of Survivor, Foreigner, Van Halen, Whitesnake, all of that and more, Kent Hilli, the singer, is phenomenal. He's amazing. And more people need to know about the great Kent Hilli and Perfect Plan. Kent is now part of another project with three amazing singers. It's called T3 Nors. That's confusing, isn't it? You know what's confusing? David Lee Roth. Why is he redoing Van Halen songs? He put out another one, and I know he recorded these all at once, so they're going to just kind of dribble out there over time. Yesterday, we were treated to Unchained. If you took a giant tin can and you put it over the recording studio where the song was performed, supposedly these were all like one take live type performances. You can kind of tell, by the way. Anyway, you put the tin can over it and you get how the song sounds as far as production value. That's problem number one. Problem number two, why is this going to be better than the original? It's not. Dave is not his former vocal self from the Unchained era, where his range was slightly better, just a smidge better than it is now. So why do this, right? Why do it? Well, it's that old adage, you use the clicker, right? And you're looking for the song and you click on the wrong song. Oh, there it is. I'll listen to Unchained. In addition to that, the thumbnail appears to be some kind of a more X-rated outtake from the Crazy from the Heat photo sessions. Either that or it's a really good Photoshop. I'm not sure. I guess it doesn't matter. It's a little too much for the internet just to put it out there. So the girl, you can kind of see stuff, but they put a black line in that area so you can't see stuff. But needless to say, there will be a lot of guys who click on this thinking they're going to see some more stuff, right? Anyway, I mean, it's tame for most of the internet, but it's not for YouTube, and it's probably not for Facebook and things like that. Although we did get treated to Tommy Lee's junk, right? So I guess anything is possible. They just left it on there for hours and hours, and they said, "Oh, we're sorry." Anyway, this isn't that. It's not, visible, but you can kind of use your imagination. And I'm sure Dave is very supportive of that idea. More views and more clicks. Hence, maybe, you take money away from the original version of the song. I don't know, people, why he would do this, why he would mess with Fair Warning on top of it, which is kind of like the pinnacle for most Van Halen fans. Even people that like Sammy Hagar better will say things like, yeah, Fair Warning, really great album, one of the best ever. And Unchained, probably the biggest song from that album. And the song, of course, has been used quite a bit over the years in different things. I'm not sure if Roth still owns this song or if he sold it off. I'm thinking he probably still owns it. Hence, he's putting out his own version of it. This is the way the classic rock media, the iHeartRadio / ABC Audio, those people, how they describe this. And they don't say that much about it. David Lee Roth is once again sharing his solo take on a Van Halen classic. This time it's the track Unchained, which originally appeared on the band's fourth album, Fair Warning. This follows 5 other tracks that Roth has released, including Everybody Wants Some, You Really Got Me, Dance the Night Away, Panama, and Ain't Talking About Love. So, number 6 is a charm? Nope. All the tunes were recorded at Henson Studios in Los Angeles in May of 2022. They feature Al Estrada on guitar, Ryan Wheeler on bass, Francis Valentino on drums, and the aforementioned David Lee Roth on lead vocals. It's just amazing. Again, put the tin can over it, and that's the production value. And then, of course, is the playing better than, say, Eddie Van Halen, Alex Van Halen, and Michael Anthony? No, it's not. This band is okay. This is something that you would hear if you went to Vegas, and some Van Halen tribute band was there, except this doesn't probably sound as good as that would sound, production-wise and vocally speaking. So anyway, folks, is this helping the whole Van Halen legacy? No. Is it kind of weird post-Eddie that he's doing this? Yes, it's very strange to me. Very little in the way of mention goes to Eddie over these last couple of years, except now it did come out at the beginning where he started doing his podcast that back in the good old days, he liked Eddie Van Halen and they had good times together. I'm not sure that was the case over the last, 20 or 30 years of Ed's life. And there's still some weirdness that just kind of lingers over all of this, which is somewhat hard to figure out. But you don't say Roth lives on your thumbnail like people were worried that Dave had died rather than Ed. That's kind of bizarre to me. I would remove that because I think it's in poor taste. And again, this one has that Roth lives on the thumbnail, including the woman and Roth. And of course, the woman is probably going to be the thing that people are looking at most on this. It's probably the best part of this entire thing, right? Let's just be honest about it. No, it's still not worth listening to, folks. So that's my take on it. You may have a different take. I just don't understand why Roth is doing this, but he's already recorded these songs. He's got a podcast and he's keeping his name out there. No sign, though, that he's going to go out there and sing for us live anytime soon. Although you never know. That might change. Also, no sign of a real Eddie Van Halen tribute. No sign of that. But here's Perfect Plan. And this is called Brace for Impact. It's really, really good. And again, if you like Van Halen, more the Sammy Hagar version of the band, I think you might relate to the singer Kent Hilly. He's really great. And you can stream it. You can buy it. They've got 3 albums available, and you should check them all out. My name is Dave. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Patreon. You can do $1 a month on Patreon if you want to help support the channel. Also, YouTube memberships, which are set up. You can do that. I appreciate everyone. We're in a brand new month, and we just keep rolling on here in the month of March. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.